Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to another episode of Fun Food Friday. You know, Michelle's favorite day of the week. Not only is it preparation for the weekend, but we get to have fun with our foods. So today we have with us, once again, Dr. Naresh Chan, and he's going to school us a little bit on exactly what is Ayurveda and how does it relate to cooking and food. Dr. Chan?
So, Ayurveda is a vast system of treating, diagnosing, identifying the risk factors, and then trying to balance what is has gone out of balance. So,
Mm,
restoring the basic constitution of a person and where is there is excess or less through the Ayurvedic knowledge of the herbs, spices, foods, uh,
mm,
uh, beans, greens, nuts, everything else which comes into it, water, all these things will restore the balance in the basic constitutions, which are three types. Vata, which is made of air and space.
mhm.
Pitta is constituted with the fire and water, and
Mhm.
Kapha is earth and water. So this is
So
their
now
basic.
let's talk a little bit more about those three doshas. So, what is a pita kind of person? What does that look like in terms of the
Well,
physiology or the mindset or anything of that nature?
they seems to be, and this may vary, the information varies from who is teaching and where you got information. So vata is where person has a pro-inflammatory expressions of more genes. So inflammation is very predominant in vata. In pitta, these people are always hungry and they can consume lots of food throughout the day, and
Hmm.
some of them may have a mild laxative effect of foods that they may have to go 2 or 3 times, or their balance may restore some food which are not very laxative. The
Hmm.
kapha, earth and water, these people have, majority of these people have some uh, imbalances in their lipid disorders, mean
Hmm.
higher cholesterol, LDL, very low density LDL, and they can gain visceral obesity and weight as well.
Hmm.
So uh, these are some of the characteristics which I found out from some of the scholars, and
Hmm.
person should read 3 to 5 places to get a better idea of their classification and what
Hmm.
they mean, and how can you identify yourself, which one or two predominant system you have. I am
Hmm.
in kapha. I am in
Oh,
kapha, and I have lipid disorders. If I don't eat right, I will get cardiovascular diseases more, which I was doing for 25 years, and as I
okay.
almost died in 98. So my
So
adjust.
what I've experienced a lot with people who are kapha, they also have a very moist body type. They tend to retain moisture a lot. These are people who I found have been very spiritual in their personality type. They tend to be very good at meditating in terms of going inward deeply. And they're very, very nurturing. You know, they have that wateriness about them and just very beautiful, beautiful souls. So, as you were saying, one of the things that the kapha type of body temperament needs to look into is this predisposition for lipidemia, meaning, not only water, but fat, holding on to stuff. And so I think today you said that you're going to show us how to prepare something that will help us to bring balance to that aspect of our beings if we tend to be more of a kapha body type. So, what are we preparing today?
So I am going to turn on my stove, which I did, and I put one 15 ml, 12 ml of of this uh, uh, extra virgin olive oil here, and I am going to add a little bit of these few spices. And the amount can vary from person to person. This is coriander. I
Oh.
added about 2 grams
Mm-hmm.
or half a spoon.
Mm-hmm.
And this is turmeric. I'm adding very small quantities. In the beginning, people should add this very small quantity of those spices which they are not familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this is coriander.
You-
No, this is fennel seeds,
Oh,
crushed
okay.
fennel seeds, about 3 grams, 2 grams,
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of garam masala, which is a mixture of about 10, 15 herbs already. So very small quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are being, as you can see, the bubbling. So they
Ah,
are being activated. And if
ah.
somebody likes a little bit of chili powder, that they can add it too.
So notice
So
that we're activating these wonderful spices, and a lot of these spices are warming spices because remember, the kapha body type tends to be cold and moist. And sometimes, if you have excessive cold and moisture, you need to add a little heat there to dry it out a little bit to cut down on the inflammation, cut down on the water retention, and things of that nature. So we're activating the spices with the olive oil and the heat, and now, what are we adding to this, Dr. Chan?
this is coriander, frozen coriander, cut coriander, and
Uh-huh.
I'm adding all these roasted vegetables, which
Mm.
is roots, purple potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
This is what do you
Turnip,
call it?
turnip.
Turnip, turnip,
Mm. Nice.
and
Love these
I'm
root
adding
vegetables.
to this
Mhm.
over here, and I'm also adding some pre-cut frozen pumpkin pulp.
Tell, tell your daughter no fear. I saw you snap stuff. Uh-huh. No fear.
I was hoping nobody noticed that.
Okay,
Oh no, we saw it. Oh yeah, she just swiped some of the good stuff, Dr. Chan.
so this is almost done. You can add water if you like liquid or soup, or you
Mm-hmm.
can eat it as it is with anything, rice or beans. You
Mm-hmm.
can make a perfect meal out of it. I'm just going to add, or you can add a piece of bread.
Anything. I mean,
Anything,
the main thing is it can be literally to your taste, to your preference.
right? So this is a friend brought this bread, and I chopped it up. This is wonderful bread. A friend brought it last week, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of seeds, and I think it's a good quality bread. Looks
Mm-hmm.
good. I don't know these ingredients. So now this is your brunch, very healthy.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It hopefully will reduce the risk of inflammation, subdue the inflammation, and may reduce the risk of lipid disorders as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
that's
So once again, ladies and gents, beautiful colors. Know these wonderful colors and the fiber. So a lot of times what also happens with people who are of the kappa type is that they're holding on to stuff, holding on to emotions. And a lot of times we hold on to those emotions. We don't process those emotions properly. And it shows up in our digestive tract, in our intestinal tract. So one of the things that you need to help to bring balance to that is all of this wonderful fiber polyphenols to create a healthy microbiota so that you can properly digest your foods and nourish yourself, absorb your nutrients more effectively. So, thank you so much, Dr. Chan, for sharing with us tidbits about Vata in particular, but also all of the three different doshas in Ayurveda.
actually this food will also subdue the inflammatory genes,
Yes.
which is true with 50% adult in America.
Yeah. So we definitely need to support our body's ability to reduce excessive inflammation in the body. So I hope that you enjoyed our episode today. And I'm watching you, young lady. We're going to keep our eyes on you. Until
It's
next
my
time, my
it's my
beautiful.
tax for holding the camera.
She'll be sharing
Your
it. That's
commission.
my.
I
Yeah.
hear you. So until next time, my lovelies, peace and blessings.
So this is what everybody can make it